Hello, I'm Dr. Ron Juneman of Professional Family Eye Care in Phillipsburg. I treat hundreds and hundreds of dry eye disease patients each year, and I'm excited to finally offer a treatment that has proven effective. We are one of the first offices in the state of Kansas to offer the new Equinox low-level light therapy. We've seen fantastic results in patients so far, and even have patients who haven't worn contact lenses for years finally able to do so. You can experience results in as little as 1 to 2 treatments. It's time to stop treating your symptoms and start treating the problem.
From the soil to the sky, you're dedicated to your farm operation. Through it all, Rogers & Associates Insurance is standing beside you and your business. We can customize an insurance plan for your operation. We provide coverage for residential needs, personal property, and outbuildings. We also cover farm and irrigation equipment, ATVs, and other farm autos. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance to protect your farm operation.
A special thanks to the Beloit and Phillipsburg Game Time Boosters, Ackerman Supply, the Animal Hospital, Sawyer's Ace Hardware, and Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance are proud supporters of all their students and athletes. Go get them! Thanks for watching Nex-Tech Game Time. Here's a look at the 2021 football schedule.
At Nex-Tech Wireless, we're providing an unrivaled customer experience by bringing trusted technology and superior service to our hometowns. Come try us risk-free for 30 days and experience wireless built by Kansans for Kansans. Nex-Tech Wireless. We are Kansas.
No matter who you are, the Hayes Rec Commission is for you. There's leisure programs for all ages. There's a wellness center that works for anyone at any level. Youth and adult sports, aquatics, and great facilities for any event. Go to hayesrec.org to see the list of activities and sign up. Here are some of the upcoming activities.
We're still having fun. Hayes Rec's the one. We are still the one.
Here at Mapes & Miller, we take care of your finances, allowing you time to take care of your business, farm, and personal lives. We offer financial services, including tax prep, bookkeeping, payroll, and auditing. We offer services to farmers, ranchers, small businesses, and more. By coming to us, you'll be able to spend more time at your business and with your families. It's not what you make, it's what you keep.
They have recorded one shutout this year. Joe Ford leads them in tackles as well with 32 tackles in. They have recorded one shutout this year. Joe Ford leads them in tackles as well with 32 tackles and interception. Their defensive end, Brock Baresh, has added 24 tackles. He leads the team with 3 sacks as well. Joe Ford is really the key guy on both sides of the ball, but you look for somebody else to step up. They're going to lean on somebody.
I think somebody else has to. And really, Ron, if you want to turn this around and get going and put some wins on the table, some other guys are going to have to step up and start doing something. So But for the quarterback, we saw Phillipsburg play earlier in the year at Plainville.
Yep.
Wasn't pretty.
Yep.
So we'll have to see if it changed.
So last year, these two teams were scheduled to play twice.
Right.
They only played once. Phillipsburg beat Beloit in a district game. That was 49-28. They were set to meet in the playoffs.
Yep.
Got canceled. Phillipsburg
COVID.
had to cancel because of COVID. Beloit moved on.
Yep.
I'm sure Phillipsburg is itching to get back at him. You think that's going to play?
That's when they
motivation
still had
tonight?
a sides at quarterback.
Yeah.
So that could have been a big deal. And really, honestly, it's a big deal for them. It kind of took them out of the loop. So.
Beloit's kind of lived and died by turnovers this year. They've created 6 on the defense. They've given up 9 offensively. Right. One thing Phillipsburg does is they take care of the ball.
Right.
How do you see that playing in tonight's ball game?
If you're trying to create turnovers, that's coming in and stripping it and those kinds of things. And I really don't know how each team's going to throw Beloit if they don't throw that much. If you don't do it all the time, you just don't do it well. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting.
Well, it should
Good
be
evening and welcome everybody to another Friday night of high school football.
Smash
here
mouth.
on
Just think like we're a county over at a Smith Center game. Just not going to be a 2, 3, 4 yards and then a big run. So that's what I look for.
Should be good. Weather's perfect. Should be a great game to watch. That's our Game Time Tonight pregame
Our
show.
Game
That's
Time
brought to you this
Tonight
evening by
pregame
Midwest Energy.
show is
Usually coming up
brought
next,
to
we
you
have the
this
scouting
evening
report
by
with interviews from
Midwest
tonight's coaches. But
Energy.
we've got a special district preview of the area teams instead. After that, though, we'll be set for kickoff here from Phillipsburg, so stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune in to the pregame show at 6:45 featuring coaches' interviews, followed by the kickoff at 7. All this live action is brought to you in part by these proud sponsors. Catch all the live Game Time action live on Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Instead of our normal scouting report with interviews with tonight's head coaches, we're going to do a district preview of the teams in the area. And so tonight, Ivan, we're going to start Class 2A in District 7. We've got TMP, we've got Ellis in this district.
Right.
TMP is up the top with Cimarron and Lakin at 3-1 and 1-0 in the district play. Ellis 0-1, 0-3 on the year. Top 4 teams make it out of districts in Class 2A. What do you see in this District 7?
Well, the thing about TMP is they haven't played Cimarron yet out of this group, or they haven't played Lakin, I believe. They beat Syracuse pretty bad, so probably the 2 top teams coming out of here is probably going to be Thomas More Prep, maybe Cimarron. So.
And do you see Ellis sneaking into playoffs here? I know they're 0-3, but really you look at the bottom of this, it's Southwestern Heights, it's Syracuse, it's Ellis. One of those 3 teams is probably going to make the playoffs.
Well, we know also, too, there's been some changes and some little bit of things going on with the coaching staff and stuff in Ellis. So, maybe they'll get on track and get rolling here. But I think it'll be interesting. But I think the top 3 teams are what's sitting on there now. You got Cimarron, TMP, and Lakin. So.
And moving to District 8, this in Class 2 is a pretty competitive district. We've seen it last year was competitive. That's Beloit, Hoisington, Minneapolis, Norton, Peaburg, and Ellsworth. Our teams tonight, Beloit and Peaburg, are in this district. On top of the district is Beloit, Hoisington, and Minneapolis. They're all 1-0. Norton, Phillipsburg, and Ellsworth 0-1. How do you see this district playing out?
I'm looking at it like it's right now. Honestly, I think the top 4 teams are maybe they'll be jumbled up a little bit more, but I do think you're looking at the top 4. We've seen Peaburg play. We're going to get the same play again here tonight. Ellsworth, we haven't got to see yet, but just knowing Norton and Minneapolis and Hoisington and Beloit, which we haven't seen, but we're going to get to see tonight, should be interesting. But I don't look for those top 4 teams to switch.
Yep.
So,
yeah, those 4 teams are probably on top, like you said, and they've kind of proven it throughout the year. They'll beat up on each other, I'm sure, a little bit, but
right.
And then District 7 and District 8 match up in the playoffs.
Sure.
So
yeah.
Moving on to Class 1A. When you look in 1A, everybody makes the playoffs in 1A, but our area teams here are in District 3. We got Smith Center and Plainville. Also in there is Oakley. what do you see out of this district with Inman, Smith Center, and Plainville? Those three teams on the top of this district. Those three teams are also the top of the western half in 1A.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down again because I know Plainville and Smith Center, they play during the regular season here and stuff, so it's going to be those probably 3-4 top teams probably are not going to change right now. You know, the team that has, teams that haven't won a game yet, those kinds of things, most likely they're going to stay at the bottom. But like you said, everybody in this gets to be in the playoffs. So I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, and they're already well on into district play in Class 1A because they like I said, everybody makes playoffs,
Sure.
Everybody plays each other. But yeah, looking at that, Inman and Plainville play tonight should be an interesting matchup. And then Smith Center, Oakley still 0-3. They're a state runner-up last year, 0-4 on the year. But
I think they graduated a lot again. So
now moving into the 8-man Division I districts. You look and really the area teams are in that District 8, and we got a lot of them here. On top of the districts, Hill City, they're 1-0. Oberlin, Decatur County's 1-0. Waukene Trigo's 1-0. Hoxie 0-1. Atwood 0-1. And Stockton 0-1. But in this district, you've got a lot of you got some heavy hitters. You got Hill City, you got Hoxie. They've been there before, and you got a newcomer in Waukene Trigo County as well.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Haxton's got things rolling over here, which we'll get to see him later in the season here. But beating Victoria 42-40. I just looked at that information earlier today. So that could be an interesting thing, how things turn out, who has the home game, those kinds of things as football goes. But I think the team to watch there would be Waukene. So.
Yeah, and top 4 out of this district make the playoffs. And really, you're looking probably Hill City, Waukene, and Hoxie, the 3 teams for sure, probably going to move on. You look at Oberlin, Atwood, and Stockton as fighting it out for that last spot.
Right.
Do you see it any other way then?
No, I'm kind of right there with you. So.
Then moving to Class 8-man Division II, we got a couple districts here in play. We've seen some of these teams already. You look at District 4, really a tough district. You've got Thunder Ridge, you've got Osborne. We've seen Lakeside as well in this district. Pretty loaded district, Ivan, with Thunder Ridge on top and Osborne, both of them 3-0. Thunder Ridge overall 4-0. But what do you see?
I think the 2 studs there are Thunder Ridge and Osborne there, which we'll get to see here in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And watch those 2 teams go at it again in Kensington. So, Lakeside Downs we did last week wasn't a game that we thought we were going to get. But it was a hard-hitting game, and Thunder Ridge kind of put it to them. So my pick out of that would be those 2 top teams, Thunder Ridge and Osborne, coming out of that.
Yeah,
so.
We get to see them, I think, next week. It should be a great matchup. It was last year as well. Lakeside's got some work to do to make the playoffs.
Yeah, well, to compete, to compete and win those games where, we're 20-30 and 20-10 and those kinds of games. So.
And looking then into District 5 in Division 2, you've got Central Plains, Victoria, Sylvan, Lucas. Those are the top 3 teams.
Yeah, Victoria's already beat both of them. Yeah. So, but Victoria's 1 loss is overall would be to Trigo.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think Victoria and Central Plains would hook up. It looks like that may be for that district title in District 5. But. Yeah, then moving further south, you go to District 8. That's where you got Wheeling Grinnell, Logan Palco, Quinter, and St. Francis. And so looking at that, only 2 teams in that district have winning records, and Wheeling Grinnell and Quinter. They both played last week with Wheeling Grinnell coming on top, but pretty wide open other than those 2.
Well, the Quinter and the Fighting Boons there.
Yes.
I think that's an interesting district as well. Logan Palco, new coaching staff again this year. Mike Jenner's gone. St. Francis, totally new coaching staff. I think they lost every single coach there. Yeah. So maybe the cupboard was bare and they bolted, but 0-4 stands out there. So I think right there, right now, you got to look at Wheeling, Grinnell, and Quinter.
Yeah.
So,
well, that is our preview of the districts and looking forward to a little playoff for our area teams. We'll come back. Stay tuned to Nex-Tech Game Time, and we'll have the opening kickoff when you come back.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ron Juneman of Professional Family Eye Care in Phillipsburg. I treat hundreds and hundreds of dry eye disease patients each year, and I'm excited to finally offer a treatment that has proven effective. We are one of the first offices in the state of Kansas to offer the new Equinox low-level light therapy. We've seen fantastic results in patients so far, and even have patients who haven't worn contact lenses for years finally able to do so. You can experience results in as little as 1 to 2 treatments. It's time to stop treating your symptoms and start treating the problem.
From the soil to the sky, you're dedicated to your farm operation. Through it all, Rogers & Associates Insurance is standing beside you and your business. We can customize an insurance plan for your operation. We provide coverage for residential needs, personal property, and outbuildings. We also cover farm and irrigation equipment, ATVs, and other farm autos. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance to protect your farm operation.
A special thanks to the Beloit and Phillipsburg Game Time Boosters, Ackerman Supply, the Animal Hospital, Sawyer's Ace Hardware, and Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance are proud supporters of all their students and athletes. Go get 'em! Thanks for watching Nex-Tech Game Time. Here's a look at the 2021 football schedule.
At Nex-Tech Wireless, we're providing an unrivaled customer experience by bringing trusted technology and superior service to our hometowns. Come try us risk-free for 30 days and experience wireless built by Kansans for Kansans. Nex-Tech Wireless. We are Kansas.
No matter who you are, the Hayes Rec Commission is for you. There's leisure programs for all ages. There's a wellness center that works for anyone at any level. Youth and adult sports, aquatics, and great facilities for any event. Go to hayesrec.org to see the list of activities and sign up. Here are some of the upcoming activities.
We're still having fun. Hayes Rec's the one. We are still the one.
Here at Mapes & Miller, we take care of your finances, allowing you time to take care of your business, farm, and personal lives. We offer financial services, including tax prep, bookkeeping, payroll, and auditing. We offer services to farmers, ranchers, small businesses, and more. By coming to us, you will be able to spend more time at your business and with your families. It's not what you make, it's what you keep.
Good evening and welcome everybody to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where tonight we're coming to you live from Phillipsburg for our Game Time Game of the Week, featuring the Phillipsburg Panthers and the Beloit Trojans. And Ivan, it's a Chamber of Commerce kind of night out here. It's beautiful.
The Chamber of Commerce. Yeah, because, back in Hayes today was Oktoberfest, and I can't imagine what was going on down there today. Picture perfect. But tonight's it's picture perfect here, hardly no wind, and we're going to get it on here pretty quick.
Yep, crowd's out. Cheerleaders are out. Band's been playing. So Beloit won the toss. They elected to receive this, and so we're about ready to kick the tires and light the fires here and expect a smash-mouth football game tonight.
Yeah, I think if anybody throws, it's going to be Phillipsburg the way it looks. Now, we were watching Beloit warm up a little bit. I don't know if they were doing it for show, but they were throwing the ball a little bit, so we'll see.
So Beloit will receive the opening kickoff back deep. It looks like they've got number 6, Brennan Walker, and number 3, Kaylin Chancellor. Chancellor averages 24 yards per return. Walker at 16 yards per return. Kickoff for the Panthers is number 21, Rad Rodriguez. Averages 42 yards per kickoff. So here we are set to go. First quarter, opening kickoff. And Chance are going to take this at the 10. And he's met right at the 25. Big stick there by number 4 for the Panthers.
And number 35 as
Kevin
well.
Russell there on the tackle, and Hunter Sisson as well. So big hit to start this off. Beloit's going to be in your white jersey, black pants, and they're going to be moving to your left to your right on the screen. Panthers all in the all blue, going to be moving to right to left. So
listen to you.
Hey.
Wow. You must have been listening to Joe Buck a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yep, little movement on the right side for the Trojans. Going to move back 5 yards for the procedure call. You see Ivan on the when they come up, their center comes up and they run to the line.
Well, you know, the thing about it is you just don't see that very often anymore. And it's also, too, a timing thing.
Yeah.
And what we just saw here, they're a little off.
Yeah.
So
5-yard penalty for Beloit. They'll now have the ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 15. And here they come running to the line of scrimmage. They switch the tackles. 3 backs in the backfield. Going to give to the fullback. And no gain there. That's the running back, Benson Burnt.
Yeah. Almost looked like something happened there. The quarterback tripped up or something, so I'm not sure.
Good stop there for the Panthers. 2nd down and 14.
Yeah,
now watch Beloit. Yeah, watch Beloit. They'll switch their tackles. They come running up. Now 2 tight I formation set, and this is a give to the lone setback, and that's Burnt again. A good gain to the 30-yard line.
Well, they seem to want to run off their left side so far. So
left side of the line is for Beloit. It's Wesley Aldoff, Brody Widrig, Gage Robinson. Those stay the center, left guard, and left tackle. Pretty big up front, too, for the Trojans. Everybody.
Yeah, it's above 200, that's for sure. 235, 265, 255, 225, 270.
Yeah.
And what are you, about 290?
Here we go.
I'm sorry. It's about 285. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Well,
no gain on that, folks. In fact, I take a loss there.
Yep, 4th and 4 now for Beloit. So good first series on defense for the Panthers. Let's see what Beloit chooses to do. They're kind of
God,
waiting.
I can't believe you're not punting there.
Yeah.
Beginning of the game there.
Punt for the Trojans is Maddox Waters, 38 yards per punt, back deep.
Well, I could see some trouble here. If you don't get lined up and get a snap here, you're going to run into trouble.
Trace Hanchett back deep.
Oh, they're going for it. Or
Trying to
just
get,
hard
no, it's a pitch to the right. Phillipsburg wasn't ready. This is going to be a first down by Burnt. Boy, the Panthers weren't ready.
Wow. No, they weren't. They were still back in punt formation and just did not. Well, it's that sequence of those guys come running up and
well, they seen the punt returner was clear back, so they had automatically had a
that might have been one
advantage.
of those things. You make the substitution, you put your punter on the field, and
see what you got. 2 tights, receiver off to the right. This is going to give to Burnt again up the middle. He's got good room up across the 50. He's going to be another first down. So
kind of weaving his way through there.
Vincent Burnt, the 5'10", 180-pound junior.
Yeah, Trace Hanchett took him down.
So another first down after the 4th down conversion.
Or Joel Ford, I'm sorry, number 9. I thought it was number 5.
I know you can't
I know,
see very well
you
up
know,
here. We're on top of the press box.
I'm getting old.
Yeah. And Burnt again on the tackle. Good toss there by Jesse Blackburn.
That looked like a hip toss.
I know, that's what I was going to say. It looked like a hip toss. He did gain 4 yards, though, so 2nd down and 6. We got a show here on the replay.
You'll see some feet come up.
Yep.
On the edge.
Good throw.
On the edge.
Yeah, good throw.
2.
Or 4 if you're in freestyle.
True.
Still I formation, going to pitch to
Staying
Burnt
on
off
that
the
left
left
side.
And
First
Burnt's
down.
got a first down. Boy, he's not getting touched until 5-6 yards past the line of scrimmage.
He's in the secondary part before he's getting touched.
So another first down for Beloit. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
But you can't get any simpler than this offense.
Yep.
This is just basically a wing tee. This is something that you could run in the 3rd, 4th grade, and
Yep. So now too tight I formation. Just to give, just to ISO.
See that hole there?
Yeah, just
You see that cross blocking going on? Wow. Guard,
Boy, there.
the guard and the tackle both look like they crisscrossed, and I might be wrong.
They pulled.
Yeah.
Pulled the guard. The right guard pulled.
Just turned that
Wow.
defensive lineman and created that hole.
Boy, after that 4th down conversion, all the momentum on Beloit's side.
Yeah, now, Peeberg's back on their heels a little bit. So
now 3 backs in the backfield, going to give to
another hole.
1.
Secondary.
Yep.
21 made the tackle.
Logan.
Brad
Aerosmith.
Rodriguez made the tackle.
Aerosmith right there. Aerosmith almost.
Yeah.
That's back in your day, right?
Yeah, Aerosmith was. It was.
So 1st and 10. Yep, now 2 tight ends, wing T formation. Give the
Look at that
Aerosmith
hole.
again, yep.
Man, they're
Boy,
just
4 or 5 yards down the field, just not getting touched.
They're just creating a hole up front. They really are.
So 2nd down and 3, maybe 2nd down and 4.
I don't know if Phillipsburg's just not staying low
No.
when they come out of their stance. They're just getting pushed out of the way.
They did switch to a 4-4. They got 4 linebackers, 4 defensive linemen, but
right now it's just not working.
So now 2 tight.
Well, they got 5 up
formation.
front here.
Yep. Give to Burnt again.
There's a hole.
And he lowers his head, gets down to the 5-yard line. Going to be another 1st down. So, boy, it's not complicated. ISOs,
It's
pitches.
Well, they're going through the A and B
Yeah.
gap. I mean, it's not real complicated.
They're pulling their tackles,
Yeah.
pulling their guards. So, just a clinic up front right now for the Trojans.
Just old-fashioned football, and the thing about it is, it's just Peeberg's just not doing their assignment for their gap.
And
There
it's
it is
give to
again.
Burnt off the right side, and he's in for the score.
Do you see that?
Yeah, Benson Burnt in for a 5-yard
Yeah,
touchdown
2
score.
guys leading them through that hole.
So Beloit strikes first.
Had a tackle coming through there and cleaned up.
I'm guessing they're not going to kick anything. This is back to
8-man football.
Yeah, going for 2 here. What a drive there by Beloit. They just went straight down the field. After that 4th down conversion,
Yeah,
and
Peeber's going to have to figure this out if they're going to have to try and stop somebody.
so up the line, wing T formation. And this is just a give to Aerosmith off the right side. He scoots in for the 2-point conversion. I don't think he was touched, Ivan.
I'm telling you, you're going to have to maybe put those linebackers up in those gaps and in the B gaps and put your linemen in the A gap.
Or send some pressure. I mean, blitz is something.
Old-fashioned, how you do Smith Center, assignment tackling, and just try to stay at home.
Well, that was after the stop, and, boy, I think Phillipsburg got confused, or they were just a little.
The thing about it is it caught them guys off guard. It caught their whole sideline off guard is because they brought 2 guys in, and then they stayed, and then they ran up to the line, snapped it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I wonder. I bet you're right. I bet it's something that they're just looking at. They see
if
the
a
punt
certain
returner back.
guy
still.
coming in the field, I'm sure they had maybe the punter,
Yep.
in that group that came in, and wow,
Yeah, big play. That went from Phillipsburg getting off the field to Beloit punch it in for the score. So early on here, first quarter, 6:58 remaining first quarter, 8-0. Our score, Beloit with the first score of the game. Now,
and honestly, right now, they got the wind at their back. Beloit does. It's coming at an angle here, but watch for something funky here.
Yeah.
You know what? Watch for something low, hard, squibbler, bouncing off somebody.
Yeah, if they're going to
Kinda
go for
got a
it,
crosswind.
if they're going to go for it on their own 30, then yeah, you got to watch.
Yeah, I mean, if they've done that kind of thing, they might go for the all-out pressure here, of saying, "Here we go, man."
Going to set to kick this off from the right hash mark. Caden Chancellor.
Drop it in that bubble there between 24-4 and 21. Look at that hole
Yeah,
there.
right in the middle there. Right about the 35-yard line.
Man, that'd be a bubble. And on grass,
It
you
was
don't
going
know
to
how
stay.
that's going to bounce.
Yep, back deep for the Panthers, Eric Moon and Trace Hanchett. Moon averaging 21 yards per return.
Taking a long time to get a kickoff
34,
here.
yeah. I didn't know we had a TV timeout or
I
something.
don't know. Maybe he was asking, you want pickles on that hamburger at halftime? Or
I didn't know the officials were delivering.
I put an order in.
Did you?
For me.
Yeah. That seems like you.
It is. Look at that kick.
Yep. Take by the up man at the 25-yard line. And
they covered it. Got a 5-yard return.
So, yeah, that kind of got hung up in the air a little bit, but a good, effective return, though.
Kind of a funky kick, spiral.
Yeah. So we've got a little wind picking up now.
We do.
Just because you said there was no wind. And
well, the wind is picking up now.
Yeah.
And it's just not you talking.
Right. No.
It did. I mean,
yeah.
You feel that?
I know. Yeah. We're on top of the press box. I feel it.
Well, all your stuff is flying around. I told you to keep it down.
So, now give
nice
up the middle. Good run there by, that's number 5. That's Trace Hanchett, 6 foot, 172-pound sophomore.
He took a shot.
Oh, right, yeah,
did he land on the chest.
Did he land on that ball, I think?
Could have.
That was a good, tough run. Yeah,
I bet he did. I bet he landed on that ball.
He should be okay. So second down and 2 for the Panthers.
Just get his air back a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, you've landed on a football, but it went flat, though, right?
I ain't landing. I'm picking that thing up, man. What are you talking about? Joe Ford, the quarterback for the Panthers, out of shotgun. And yeah, that didn't look
movement.
Didn't look good from the start.
No.
So they've kind of, we saw in the first game of the year, and it was a wishbone attack. They've kind of done.
Yeah, they've changed it up a little bit, but they just weren't in sync that night in Plainville.
Yeah.
Too well that night either.
5-yard penalty. And now 2nd and 8 for the Panthers from the 38-yard line.
It's been a few weeks ago, so.
Yes. Yep. So now they get out of the wishbone set. 2 tight ends for Ford in the pistol set. And this is a give to Johnson off the right side. And he's still keeping on his feet. And he gets up across
yards,
the 40,
yards.
to the 41-yard line. So there maybe 4 yards on the play.
Just that old wishbone pistol set, Smith center look,
Yeah, they just moved the quarterback from under center to that pistol set. Same thing, just a little further back, looks like. So now, 3rd and 4, big down for the Panthers. And this is a pitch to Hanchett, but he doesn't get the edge. And there's a ball comes flying up.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be a flag.
Looked like it was launched.
Yeah. So 4th and 3 now. Give him a yard, but well covered there by Beloit.
What does Fiskus do
Braden
here?
Burks out there.
He got something up his sleeve. Going on 2, going on 3. If you can get him to jump.
Now
He's
Ford's
going for it here.
Ford's the punter, so.
Oh, you know what?
Too tight. Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Yep. I forgot. They do
no
that.
one back, though. Oh, high snap.
Got a block. Oh.
I don't know
how he missed that.
I don't know. That was a good punt. Going to roll down to 16-yard line. Yeah,
how
number 6.
Did he miss that?
As Brendan Walker was right there.
It had to be right between his hands.
It had to go underneath his arm almost. He kicked it under his arm, I think.
Holy shnikes.
So, yeah,
we'll see
Coach
if they
Gober
any kind of adjustments here.
Yeah, Coach Gober gambled, and Coach Fiskus decided not to. So,
let's see if they made some adjustments here.
1st and 10, 16-yard line for Beloit.
Beloit hasn't shown they're going to throw.
I don't think you. Why would you now?
No.
They had the receiver off to the left side. 2 tight ends set. I formation for Eilert under center. Going to give. This is to Burt again, and boy, that's 8,
5,
7, 8
6
yards. Yeah, you can see why he's not their leading rusher, but last year he ran for over 1,300 yards last year. And I think they're just keeping it simple now. They're just going to go.
Keeping it simple, stupid.
Yep.
So
2nd down and 2.
I don't know if they're just getting confused with those pulling guards or
well, you see those
on.
tackles switch when they come out. There's a pitch to Burt now. And he's got the first down across the 30, still on his feet, and brought down at the 36-yard line. Boy, it's just ISO pitch.
Yeah. I mean, they're sealing that in. The defensive end went straight in.
Yep. Watch number 71, their right tackle, Grady Seifert. He'll switch sides. And you see him run, and now he's off to the right side. Watch them run this way. Yep, and that's going to give to. I don't think they were set. Yeah, number 1.
Well, that what they do with them coming running up and snapping. That's all a rhythm thing. So
that's the second time we've seen them tonight. Both times on first down where they've jumped a little bit.
Well, I think what's key for Phillipsburg is not biting with their ends.
And there's 71 moving to the left side of the line.
They're getting trapped inside.
And that's where they're going. Smith with the carry, and he's got 6 yards, it looks like, on first down. So second down and 9, second down and 8.
21 for Phillipsburg came up limping.
Yeah, he's down on the ground.
Brad Rodriguez.
Yeah. That's the middle linebacker. Sophomore middle linebacker is down on the ground. Looks like he's in some pain. So while he's attending to him, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1. Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We're here second down and 8 for Beloit. I formation, 2 ties, going to be a counter to Smith, and he slips a tackle on his feet to the 50. A neat little nifty run there by Smith.
And the interior line for Phillipsburg is just not getting any kind of penetration. Look at them. They're even on the ground. So there's 3 of their guys on the ground.
That defensive end, Jeremy Ford, was trying to reach for the tackle but couldn't bring Smith down. So first down for Beloit.
I mean, I'm not seeing any cut blocks or anything, so.
There's some.
Yeah, there was a couple.
Good stop there by the Panther defense on Burnt.
I think they're out there trying to see who can get lower.
Yeah. So Seth Keaton on the tackle, but still gained 3 yards. So second and 7. 2:15 left first quarter.
Well, the thing about this running thing, the clock goes pretty quickly. So
now up to the line of scrimmage real quick. I formation, 2 tights. And this is a pitch to Burnt off the right side. He's got some room across the 40. Spun down to the 36-yard line. So good.
We'll see on a replay what happened to that defensive end over here. Yeah, he went inside. See him? He's right here. He got
tight end Walker. They're able to crash in.
Yep. He just opened it up for them to come around that corner. I know in a 4-4, you're doing some slant work. You're wanting some slants out of him and stuff, but good golly, man, you got to get on the outside of that guy.
There's that wing T again, and Smith is still fighting for yards. Boy, he was popped in the backfield, but by Seth Keaton, but was able to keep his feet and gain almost 4 yards. So Devin Johnson on the tackle. So second down and 6 now for Beloit.
You've almost got to take a defensive timeout here, or they'll just march it right down your face. Try to get reset here.
Well, we're now right at a minute left to go first quarter, so wing T formation, and this is a pitch to Smith. And he slips.
Yeah, or he would have been following
They got a tackle
number
there.
3.
Keaton's out there for the tackle again.
He had a set of blockers that were just running through here like a train on Saturday night. I mean, look at those guys right there. Look at that hole.
Yeah,
And
both
he
backs
slipped.
leading forward. So 3rd down and 3.
Well, you know, this week we're not going to get to see a train come through the game.
No, we're not going to get to see a train.
I've never seen a train until last week come through the game, and then just before a snap, blow the horn.
Yeah.
Can't tell me that wasn't on purpose.
Yeah. And you know, that was weird because they weren't down there again for the rest of the night.
No,
that was done. They were done.
And I just thought that was awfully convenient because that was a big play in the game. It was a big play. It was a down around the 8-10 yard line, and just as they're getting ready to snap, they blow the horn.
So that run is just good enough for a first down, but that should end this first quarter quickly. We're just on our 3rd possession. Not even done with our 3rd possession.
You know, you might have to switch this up and go to like a 6-2, you know. Just something to keep those guys in the lanes and keep those DNs biting.
But that will be the end of the first quarter. Our score here from Phillipsburg, Beloit 8, Phillipsburg 0. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ron Juneman of Professional Family Eye Care in Phillipsburg. I treat hundreds and hundreds of dry eye disease patients each year, and I'm excited to finally offer a treatment that has proven effective. We are one of the first offices in the state of Kansas to offer the new Equinox low-level light therapy. We've seen fantastic results in patients so far, and even have patients who haven't worn contact lenses for years finally able to do so. You can experience results in as little as 1 to 2 treatments. It's time to stop treating your symptoms and start treating the problem.
From the soil to the sky, you're dedicated to your farm operation. Through it all, Rogers & Associates Insurance is standing beside you and your business. We can customize an insurance plan for your operation. We provide coverage for residential needs, personal property, and outbuildings. We also cover farm and irrigation equipment, ATVs, and other farm autos. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance to protect your farm operation.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Here at the start of our second quarter. 8-0 our score. Beloit with the lead. And they've got the ball. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And Ivan, after that 4th down conversion early on, boy, it's been all smooth sailing for Beloit.
It really, really has. And
there's an
see, look at that.
Oh, it was a missed tackle by the Panthers. And still on his feet. He's still spinning, burnt down to about the 14-yard line.
If you get to see a replay here, Phillipsburg's linebackers are waiting. Instead of shooting, they're waiting. And those guys are getting through those holes. Look at those guys.
They're catching the linemen.
Yeah.
If your offensive line is hitting the linebackers, then you are in good shape.
You know, it's one of those things. You're working with kids, and you're chopping your feet and you're coming forward. Those guys are waiting for those guys coming through, and that's 5 yards already.
Yep. Wing T set for Beloit. This is going to give to Burnt again. He's hit.
Ooh, nice
big
tackle
hit
there. Big
by
hit.
number 27 for Phillipsburg.
That's what you'd want to see every single time.
Yeah. That's Rhett Shelton, looks like. 20. Oh, no.
They got 5 guys on the line now.
Yep.
Maybe somebody heard us talking.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Put somebody over the nose.
Yep. Looks like they have brought.
Well, he's stepping back. I'd be hitting that center.
Yep.
Well, he's back.
So, still their 4-4.
There you go. Come up. There you go.
Now they're going to bring some blitz. Yep. Roll out by Eilert. Looking to throw and slips down. Gets a sack.
Great play.
Jeremy Ford, a good containment, good penetration.
But you did see somebody in the back over here. And I think it's number 21. He's waving, but he's clear across the field over there.
So 3rd and 14 for the Trojans. This is the first time, and they're not a throwing.
No,
I mean,
if you don't do it regularly,
Yeah.
we talked about this. You're not very good at it.
Well, Eilert's thrown. He's completed 4 passes. He's thrown 5 interceptions.
But what I did like about that is they brought that middle linebacker
Yeah.
and he hit the center on the snap, and that just threw everybody off.
I formation. This is a pitch to Burnt off the right side. He's got some room. Cuts up.
Flag.
And he's down to the 10-yard line.
That's a grab. That's a grab. Somebody grab somebody. Yeah.
So we'll see what the call is, but it will be holding. So take away that good gain.
You got it.
man, you got to go to at least that 5-man front. Put that guy over the nose. That'll stop some of that tackle switching back and forth.
But now, if you're Peaburg, you're in a good situation here. You're Beloit's. I mean, 3rd and 15, they're still running, but 3rd and 25.
This is a 2-down deal here.
Yep.
This is a 2-down deal.
If they can get 10 yards here.
If you got a kicker, you're kicking into the wind. You know, if you're gonna do a field goal.
I didn't see any stats on a kicker. Now they got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like either looking to throw across the middle, and he had his man in and out of his feet. That's a good throw.
What a bullet.
Yeah, off the fingertips of Logan Aerosmith.
Wow. That was
That's complete
nice
different
pass.
Different formation.
He gave him the opportunity. If the guy would have left his feet and maybe went off of it to go get it.
Whew. Good coverage out there by Blackburn. It looked like he had 2 guys in coverage. He
was right there.
He had
but
to
the
pick
thing
which
about
one.
their receivers, they were just running straights.
Yeah.
They weren't running to the post. They weren't running to the pylon. They were just running straight down the field.
Rodriguez was out there. Looks like he's hobbling a little bit, but he's going to give it a shot.
Yeah,
now.
4th down. This is a 2-down deal here. I'd watch for going on 2 here at least.
Looks like a flex bone set. Looking to throw. Under pressure, Ford hits the Eilert, but he got
him.
Nice throw by Eilert. And that's Maddox Waters for the touchdown grab. What a throw by Eilert. He got smashed as he threw it.
He was able just to run underneath that ball. He threw it out there far enough to where he got an opportunity just to run underneath it.
That was a nice looking pass by Eilert. Maddox Waters.
And he was looking that whole way the whole time.
But right as he released it, he gets drilled. But
look at that pass.
right
there.
Wow.
And Moon was right there.
Wow.
Yeah, Moon was right there.
So Eilert's first touchdown throw of the year is a beauty.
Come up and hit that center. Bring that guy. Hit that
2.
center. Look at
Burnt.
Look at all that cut blocking going on. Look at all those guys.
And Burnt's in for the 2-point conversion.
You see all those guys on the field?
There's 3 of them. Yeah, they weren't happy. Looks like there's a couple Panthers over there not happy about the
put somebody
cut
over that center, that would take care of that. But look at this.
Oh, Phillipsburg was doing it. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think they're just shooting to fill those gaps.
Looks like they were. Huh.
I thought it was Beloit was cut blocking.
No.
These guys are just diving into the hole.
That's interesting. So
you can do that in Little League because you know sometimes when you get cut off and you want to block that hole, you just have your guy leapfrog in there. But
man,
that's easy. That's easy for an offensive lineman. You just lay on the guy then.
Right. Or you push him down and move on.
Yeah. Well, it looked like there was some laying going on there.
Yeah, maybe that's why they weren't happy about it. But
couldn't be. Get off me.
Eilert with a nice touchdown throw, man. That's hard to believe. He's only completed 4 on the year.
That was
and
pretty
5
pass.
interceptions.
Pretty pass. Well, that was just a pretty play.
Yeah.
And he got rid of it and just took a hit.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's an experienced quarterback. You know, he's been the quarterback last year when they went to the semifinals. So he's been in the big stages. He knows how to handle himself. So 16-0 our score here. Beloit, they've had 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns.
I still think this is going to be interesting. It looks like he's doing an angle kick.
Yep.
He's doing an angle.
Caden Chancellor set to kick off. And it's a
sideline.
High poocher. It bounces, and it's out of bounds. Whew. Yeah,
I
over
thought
there.
he was going to run up and grab
I
it.
thought he was too. Number 7 looked like out there, Eric Moon. He was praying that thing went out of bounds because they were coming at him.
He loses either way.
Yeah.
You know, if it stays in bounds, I better get on it. If it does not,
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Good field position to start their second drive at the 35-yard line. Now in motion. I formation behind Ford. And Ford's going to keep it, going to option off to Johnson.
Wow.
And just
Nice
not
read.
much there. Hanchett.
You got about 3-4 there.
Yep. There's a flag down. It's kind of just a slow developing play.
Yeah, it really did. Well, he had to wait for that defensive end to bite.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see what the penalty is here.
They're discussing it. Somewhere along the line, probably offensive holding.
Yeah. Or is it a shot block downfield, or we'll see.
We'll see what Senior Whitehat has to say.
Yeah. It's a long discussion here.
Well, he's asking what the signal is, maybe.
Yeah. He didn't know what the hand signal is.
Picking it up.
Yeah. No, blocking the back. Declined.
Decline.
Targeting. Isn't that targeting?
I didn't see the second one. I was looking
the
over.
fist to the head.
Really?
Yep. Isn't that the
They
signal
took the bigger penalty. Yep, you're right. They did. They took the bigger one.
So that's a personal foul targeting.
Somebody got pissed and
or
upset.
well, last game we seen.
I have never
we've seen all sorts of targeting.
A
calls.
guy running the ball.
Yeah, that's what he said. He lowered his helmet. The motion to make.
Well, that'd be the second time
yeah.
then. Whew. Must be a new thing going on this year that.
It must be some emphasis on it, but.
Oh, they're barking over here too, like.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Fiskus liked that a whole lot. But
Baresh is down there, the wrestling coach. He's barking. So
1st and 25. Now Twins receivers forward and a give to the middle, just nowhere to go for.
Yeah, there's not a lot of movement up front right now for Peeber. So.
Yeah, Rodriguez on the bad ankle and everything, maybe picked up a yard. So 2nd down and 24. And we didn't see our first game. We had Phillipsburg and Plainville. We didn't see Ford put the ball in the air very much.
No, and he's got kind of a windup. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's got
trips receivers.
A long windup throw.
To his right, though. Only really 2 guys out there. A lot of room. And under pressure, Ford dropped the ball. And I think he took a knee when he was trying to pick the ball up.
I don't know if he touched.
Coach Fiskus is not happy right there. He is out on the field, looks like at the 20-yard line. I think he took offense to the tackle. Boy, he was not happy.
I'm not sure if he touched his knee, though. It looked like he did. Ball's out. Oh, yeah, he's down.
He went down, and then he got tackled by 3 Trojans. So now 3rd.
But when you don't do it,
3rd and
you just don't do it well. Yeah. They don't throw a lot.
Yeah, 3rd and about a half mile here. Now just an option to the left, and Ford's going to keep this, but good pursuit there by the Trojans, and just a couple yards for Ford. Bring up 4th down, and boy, that possession, Ivan, just
well, here's the thing. They're going to get the ball about the 50. Mm-hmm. You know, the 45 of Beloit. You know, depending on the punt, you're going to get the ball about the 45 or 50-yard line.
And, penalties are just a killer for your offense that struggles Well,
the 4th down. Okay, yeah, they do that. Sad again.
But still nobody back for.
They're just going to let it bounce.
That may have been a nice. Oh, there's a block by Walker. Ford looking to throw. He's got a guy out there at the 40, but what a nice job there by Brennan Walker coming up and blocking that punt. So, yeah, it's going to be even better field position now, Adam.
Wow.
Smart play there by Ford, though. Able to
he got the nice bounce.
Yep.
And he had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
He was going to get pounded there.
I didn't know you can still throw the ball forward after the punt's blocked.
I didn't either.
But I don't think it mattered. Obviously, it didn't matter.
I guess you wouldn't find out until he completed it.
Right.
Then all of a sudden that rule book comes out.
Yeah, then they're thumbing through.
And a few headsets go in the air.
Yeah.
So
Beloit takes over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Here comes the blitz.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, Burt still. What a run by Burt down to the 7-yard line. Whew, what a tough run.
He just kept chugging. Kept his feet chopping and just kept going.
Yeah. And they're going to take a timeout. Phillipsburg's going to take a timeout. They're going to try to figure something out defensively. But we'll take a timeout with them. Our score here from Phillipsburg, the Beloit Trojans 16, the Panthers of Phillipsburg nothing. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
A special thanks to the Beloit and Phillipsburg Game Time Boosters, Ackerman Supply, the Animal Hospital, Sawyer's Ace Hardware, and all of Bovie Furniture and Appliance are proud supporters of all their students and athletes. Go get 'em! Thanks for watching Nex-Tech Game Time. Here's a look at the 2021 football schedule.
At Nex-Tech Wireless, we're providing an unrivaled customer experience by bringing trusted technology and superior service to our hometowns. Come try us risk-free for 30 days and experience wireless built by Kansans for Kansans. Nex-Tech Wireless. We are Kansas.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. So a little heated over there in the Panther
Coach
huddle.
Fiskus,
Yep.
You know, he looked like, his arms were waving around over there.
Coach Fiskus, also congratulations to him. New baby girl born this week.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's see if he made a change here. He's still got the 4 guys up front, but is he going to bring that 5th guy right there?
And there's Byrne again right at the middle, not touched, in for the score.
Hopefully you get a replay on that because you'll see what happens. There's a replay. You can just see that whole left side. Look at that.
Just crashing in.
Yeah. They just moved him.
Yeah.
They just moved him out of the way.
So, Burnt his second touchdown of the night. Makes our score 22-0, 7:10 left, second quarter. Up to the line. I formation. Just going to pitch to Burnt, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. Boy, I think he got hit till he was in the end zone.
Till he was in there.
So, 2-point conversion good. 24-0 our score. And Ivan, the timeout taken by Coach Fiskus to try to fire his guys up. Boy, it just didn't work.
I'm looking at him right now. He's still trying to figure out what to tell him.
Yeah.
Good gravy.
Yeah. So Phillipsburg's in a tough spot right now. They're Beloit's just more physical. Look at it, even over the Beloit, they're even yelling at their guys. So.
Yeah, Coach Seaford over there, he's an old Hazy guy that was around the 2000s over there, and he is an in-your-face guy. Yeah. And he's over there just chomping. So, and they're ahead 24-0. So, he might even be talking about their mother. So, he's just over there in their face. So,
but they're just like that. They're just that old-school football team.
Yeah.
They're going to come out, line up. They're going to hit you in the mouth, and they have one punch.
I would look for an angle kick here again, a squib. Nothing to give him a return.
So back deep.
Another angle.
Yep. Chancellor set to kick this off for Beloit. And Moon's going to take it at the 15.
He's going to force him along that sideline.
And he's knocked out of bounds, but he's going to get a good return up to about the 33, 34-yard line. No, it's going to be better than that.
38.
Where are we at? 30.
Oh, man, no.
33.
33-yard line.
So, still decent return by Moon, and let's see what Phillipsburg has this series. 7:06 left in this first half. 24-0 our score. Beloit with the lead. You can hear the crowd over there even. And there's some room there by Johnson, still on his feet. He was able to squirt up to about the 48-yard line. Sorry, Hanchett again.
I did hear some pads on that.
Yeah.
I did hear some pads. There was some hitting going on that.
Listen to the Beloit sideline. They're trying to bring some of their home field advantage over here to Phillipsburg. So, wishbone set for the Panthers. And this is a give. Just nowhere to go.
Not much.
Yeah, number 4 out there, Eilert, was the first one to make the tackle. Maybe a yard, 3rd and 4. They get forward progress to the 40. So, 2 runs, 6 yards.
You have to have move. Got to have some movement up front. You just got to have some movement because look at that line. You know, you got 4 down linemen. Really, you got a 6-2 right there.
Yeah, their outside linebackers up at the line of scrimmage. And this is a give to, Johnson lowers his head, gets the first down to about the 45-yard line. Good tough run there by Johnson.
Really, basically, that's just a 6-2 with 2 ends standing up. Taking out the end away. There's no run around the ends.
Yeah, they listed as a 4-3, but those outside linebackers are up at the line of scrimmage. So now
got 4 down. I'd call that a 6-2.
Man-to-man coverage out here. And this is a give to Johnson and nowhere to go.
And the thing about that is, Curtis, that just cuts them off from going outside.
Yep.
And feed your linebackers there. And unless their offensive line come off and go get him, that guy's open.
Yeah, Walker over there on the tackle. Seifert over there on the tackle. It looks like they brought some different guys in, too. It's a little bit of depth for the Trojans.
So yeah, because it does. Boy, they put about a 4-yard gap or 3-yard gap there with their 2 ends. And
too tight. Wishbone set for the Panthers. And Moon's looking to throw. And he had his man out there. That was number 4.
Was that behind him or in front of him?
Yeah, Kevin Russell. I don't know. He had a step on the safety, Logan Aerosmith.
I couldn't tell if the ball passed behind him or in front of him. He's got that wind-up. Boom.
Good idea, though. May have been out in front
I don't know.
a little bit.
I don't know.
Incomplete pass, though, brings up 3rd down and 10. So not somewhere where Phillipsburg wants to be, but they're there right now. Twins receivers to the right of Ford out of the shotgun. Boy, they got single coverage out here. This is a pitch, going to be a halfback pass. Nope, just a toss to Rodriguez and ran down by Walker.
Yeah.
And then Walker stares down the sidelines.
He just closed that down. He comes screaming down here. He sealed that in. You'll see him seal that in right here. He comes out.
Yep, just a heat-seeking missile there off the end. Also, there's number 3. That's Chancellor coming up, making a tackle. So 4th and 11 here.
I'd want him to go the whole length of the field there.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is a punt. But again, we talked. I mean, sometimes you can outsmart yourself on these punts, and we've seen it all year. Just these different formations where it's a short kick again and just barely gets it off.
Well, nice punt. It's going to stop. It's going to stop. Ooh, don't carry that in.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about that is he's not deep enough. He has a regular punt, so they can almost get it blocked every single time with any kind of inside pressure.
Well, that was about blocked there, too. Number 53 was over there. Cameron Conkle about had his hand on it. It did get blocked last time, so. Yeah, I don't understand the idea.
You and I have talked about it.
Because take 3 more steps back.
Plainville does the same thing. Grant does the same thing down there. And really, honestly, you're only about 5 yards away from the snap.
Yeah.
We're usually minimum 7 to 8.
Yeah. Good punt, though, by Ford. He got this off and rolled down to the 3-yard line. So 97 yards to go for Beloit. Ooh, was he set?
He got set.
Nope. There's a flag. Yeah, Burnt got dropped down at the 15, so good game, but this is coming back.
You can see the coach over there kind of talking to Jesus over there.
That's the 3rd time tonight where Beloit rushes up and tries to snap it real quick, and they've cut themselves off 3 times.
You know, the thing about it is we don't know because we're not down there, so they might come up and go off silent count. It might be it's on the center.
Yep.
So
that's a 1.5-yard penalty.
Or he comes up and just yells, go.
Yep. So 1st and 11, 1st and 12. And wing T set. This is good to Burnt off the right side. Good tackle out there by Rodriguez, it looks like. Oh, no, excuse me. That's number 51 for the Panthers. What's his?
Ashton Howell.
Yep. Ashton Howell in there for the tackle. So, right about 3 minutes left. I don't know at 3 minutes if they can go all the way. So,
You know what? We're going to see here. I call this still a run.
I formation. Going to be a pitch to Burnt. And nice job of filling it that time. The Panthers were there. Devin
Timeout.
Johnson coming up. Oh, and Burnt is still kind of
Getting
slow
up
to get up.
Timeout Peaburg.
Good pursuit there by Johnson from his linebacker spot.
You know, that's when you get a shot, you
Yep.
gotta put a hit on them. So
Timeout. Peaburg will take it with him. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
No matter who you are, the Hayes Rec Commission is for you. There's leisure programs for all ages. There's a wellness center that works for anyone at any level. Youth and adult sports, aquatics, and great facilities for any event. Go to hazerec.org to see the list of activities and sign up. Here are some of the upcoming activities.
We're still having fun. Hayes Rec's the one. We are still the one.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. After a timeout, it's 3rd and 9 for Beloit, backed up to their 5-yard line. I don't foresee them throwing the ball here, but
I don't either, but I'll tell you when I see a formation that I see it. No, I don't see it here.
wing T formation. Oh, they're going on 2 and about got Phillipsburg to jump off sides.
He's still looking.
Yep. And they're going to call timeout. They were looking for a free 5 yards. It's not a bad idea.
No, it's not. Let's go on 2. Let's go on 3 and see if I can't get somebody to move.
They about did, but people were able to stay home.
There was some leg movement.
There was some movement there. But I mean, not a bad idea.
Fiscus would have erupted over here.
You get 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 4 instead of 3rd and 9. I still think they just try to run behind this line that's just been putting on a clinic here this first half.
Yeah, I would agree. Because you'd be punting out of your own end zone.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's not good.
No.
So
the Panthers played that sweep the best they have just that last play all night, but because they've been kind of been eaten up by it up until then. So we'll see what Phillipsburg does. 3rd and 9, Beloit. Ball on the 5-yard line. 2:50 left in this first half. 24-0 the score. The Trojans with the lead. Now kind of an offset line.
I would pay attention here.
Well, he's hollering something out there to his tight end. And this is just Burnt on the middle. Yep.
Kind of just spread them out.
Yep. Trying to spread everybody out, maybe get a one-on-one. But good tackle there by Johnson. Again, a good tackle. And it'll be 4th and 3. I'm guessing this is going to be a punt. But I don't know.
I'm guessing. Here's what I would do is it's going to be Peaburg. I'm sure they're down there talking to him about not jumping off.
Yep.
Because you're going to think the Peaburg's going to want to tee off and come back and block it.
Right.
You know, that or you're telling the guys you want to set up for a return. So.
And I would just get the return out. Just, you know, you're going to get great field position. There's no need to come flying in and.
You've always got a couple of Mavericks out there who.
Is that what you were when you were playing? You were a Maverick?
You're just a couple of guys that, just think that, you know what, I see a gap, I'm going to take it. And the next thing you know, they hit the punter.
Yeah.
So, in coaching all these years that I've done and stuff, and you've always got one or two that you just
can't help themselves.
You just can't help themselves.
So it looks like they're back to punt here, and this is going to be Maddox Waters, the punter for Beloit. Averages 38 yards per punt, running back deep.
It's kind of a look at.
That's more like what the college does.
Right.
And
No
Hanchett
return.
is just going to watch it. Oh, man, he had plenty of time to return that. He's probably kicking himself now. I mean, there was nobody around.
Yeah, he was. Well, here's the thing. At that point, when you're that hesitant,
Yeah, if you're hesitant the first time,
leave it. If you're going to grab it the first time.
Yep. Yeah, but that's more of a what you see sometimes in college. They got their big lineman back just to protect anything coming up the middle. But
for him reaching down that second time, grab that loaf of bread, that's when you get jacked and you lose it. So
1st and 10 for Phillipsburg. Twins receivers each way for Ford out of the shotgun. And this is a give to Rodriguez, and he stopped. Walker's there. And looks like Seifert's there as well. So, what we've been calling those two guys all night long.
Yeah.
Maybe a yard. Give them 2nd down and 9.
double pass. Do something different.
Yeah.
Do something to throw them off. You know what? You got 2 minutes here. You know, get them to suck up in here a little bit.
This
Do
is
a
the
double
best,
pass, halfback pass.
Best field position you've had all night. So
get a guy in a
Twins receivers to the left of Ford, one to the right, out of the shotgun. Lone setback is Rodriguez. Now in motion is Hanchett, and Ford just going to keep this himself, and he's tackled for a loss of a yard. Seifert was there from his defensive tackle position. Boy, we seen that play in warm-up, Ivan, and it didn't look right then. It didn't look right.
Those backers for Beloit, you know, they're big guys.
Yeah.
They don't look real fast, but they're gap fillers. And, you know, 7 and I can't tell you the other
50.
number. 50. I mean,
yeah, they are. They're like they're a couple of tree trunks out
yeah,
there.
they got some
linebackers.
tight-looking uniforms there. And, but myself here, you got to go in the back of your playbook. You're going to have one of those double pass, halfback pass things, and suck that safety up. So
1:15 to go here, first half. 24-0 our score. 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers, and he's going to get free play there. So
got 5.
Hate to say it, but that may be their best offensive play in some time, Ivan. It just has been slow going for the Panthers.
I can't just yell to Fiskus from here, but you know, and I don't want to be an armchair quarterback, but I know he's got some plays in there with that halfback pass.
And switch channels, maybe get down there into his headset.
I'd have to borrow it from one of those guys.
So now more of a flexible set for 4. 3rd down and 4. And just to give to Rodriguez, he's got the first down up to the 15, cuts out of the 20 and down to the 25-yard line.
Block in the back.
Yep.
Block in the back. That could only be a
man, that was
block
the
in
best
back.
offensive play all night. Rodriguez, you can see him still limping around, but good tough run.
That looked like that came in late.
So if they move that back 10 yards, it's still going to be enough for a first down. Barely.
Let's see what Mr. Whitehead does, but I can't see it anything but that.
They're blocking the back.
Yep.
But it is going to be a first down for Phillipsburg. Boy, they needed that. Even though it was a penalty, they still needed that. So first down and 10 at the 40-yard line. 49 seconds to go first half. And the clock is running.
You know, if we had the old gunslinger over here,
Yeah.
he would
Little
be
hook and ladder.
would be on the
Yep.
same track.
Yep. Ford looking to throw under pressure and still on his feet. Gets the ball away and almost caught by Hanchett, but good effort there by Ford to keep his
That
feet
would've
trying to
been,
throw the ball.
You know, maybe a 4-yard gain if he'd have held it and the clock would have kept running. The old gunslinger from Norton. I know his playbook. You know, he would.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even have to look at that play sheet he has hanging off his pants all the time.
He'd have one dialed up.
We've seen him doing that hook and ladder and those halfback passes, and it always seems to catch everybody with their pants down.
So 2nd down and 10, 31 seconds to go. Twins receivers for Ford off to the right. Looking to throw, rolling that way. And throws, it gets hit hard, but finds his receiver, but Ford is down. He took a hit there by Walker and by Seifert.
He knew he was going to take a shot.
Blackburn with the reception, though. And Ford is up and going, but what a hit. You can see on this replay. That was Walker come up and just drilled him, put his helmet right in the chest.
Halfback pass, halfback pass. Really? They're all coming up.
Yep.
They're all, looking short. You sneak out Moon over here on the side on a halfback pass.
So 1st and 10, trips receivers to
look
the
at this.
left.
Nobody back.
Yep, there's looking to throw out the flat. Boy, that wasn't going to go anywhere.
No, that was well covered.
Yep.
You got to have some trickery here.
Yeah.
You got to catch them.
Do something.
Got to catch
Do
them.
something for sure. But now, 2nd down and 10. 20 seconds to go first half, so see what they're taking their time though.
Yeah. You just hope they get the snap off.
I know. We don't have the clock, but yeah, they're starting to count. He's the snap off, trips receivers to the left. It's a pitch to Rodriguez, and maybe 3-4 yards. 10 seconds to go.
You got to get him under center.
Yeah.
I had a
I don't
son
know
make
what
that
that call
mistake
was
one night.
Yep.
And
4 seconds
if
to
he
go.
drops it, it's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Yep, and that should be half.
My son Jared did that.
Yeah.
We were playing Salina Central down in Salina one night, and we needed to win by so many points. And he was in the shotgun.
Yeah.
Did that exact same thing. It's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
You got to get under center.
Yep.
But for Jared, he was just playing quarterback,
Right.
a few plays here and there. He was in the last
But
series.
this clock's going to run as soon as this whistle blows, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it goes. And
They
they
need to
got
be
to
up
be,
the line of
on
scrimmage
the
now.
ball. You got to be on the ball.
yeah. And here it goes. Should run.
Oh, you can't do that either.
What is going on? That time's out.
You cannot do
Whoa.
that. You cannot do that.
So
You got to be under center.
that's
was
just
a
a
weird sequence.
microcosm of the whole first half for Phillipsburg. I mean, they just
I don't understand why you would get in a shotgun and snap it, and then he would just bat the ball down. That's another penalty.
Yeah.
You got to be under center.
Yeah.
Well, I learned the hard way one night. I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
So
Well, that was an anticlimactic ending to this first half, but it's been all Beloit first half. Score here at halftime, 24-0. Beloit with the lead. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Here at Mapes & Miller, we take care of your finances, allowing you time to take care of your business, farm, and personal lives. We offer financial services, including tax prep, bookkeeping, payroll, and auditing. We offer services to farmers, ranchers, small businesses, and more. By coming to us, you will be able to spend more time at your business and with your families. It's not what you make, it's what you keep.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45 featuring coaches' interviews, followed by the kickoff at 7. All this live action is brought to you in part by these proud sponsors. Catch all the live Game Time action live on Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ron Juneman of Professional Family Eye Care in Phillipsburg. I treat hundreds and hundreds of dry eye disease patients each year, and I'm excited to finally offer a treatment that has proven effective. We are one of the first offices in the state of Kansas to offer the new Equinox low-level light therapy. We've seen fantastic results in patients so far, and even have patients who haven't worn contact lenses for years finally able to do so. You can experience results in as little as 1 to 2 treatments. It's time to stop treating your symptoms and start treating the problem.
From the soil to the sky, you're dedicated to your farm operation. Through it all, Rogers & Associates Insurance is standing beside you and your business. We can customize an insurance plan for your operation. We provide coverage for residential needs, personal property, and outbuildings. We also cover farm and irrigation equipment, ATVs, and other farm autos. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance to protect your farm operation.
A special thanks to the Beloit and Phillipsburg Game Time Boosters, Ackerman Supply, the Animal Hospital, Sawyer's Ace Hardware, and Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance are proud supporters of all their students and athletes. Go get them! Thanks for watching Nex-Tech Game Time. Here's a look at the 2021 football schedule.
At Nex-Tech Wireless, we're providing an unrivaled customer experience by bringing trusted technology and superior service to our hometowns. Come try us risk-free for 30 days and experience wireless built by Kansans for Kansans. Nex-Tech Wireless. We are Kansas.
No matter who you are, the Hayes Rec Commission is for you. There's leisure programs for all ages. There's a wellness center that works for anyone at any level. Youth and adult sports, aquatics, and great facilities for any event. Go to hayesrec.org to see the list of activities and sign up. Here are some of the upcoming activities.
We're still having fun. Hayes Rec's the one. We are still the one.
Here at Mapes & Miller, we take care of your finances, allowing you time to take care of your business, farm, and personal lives. We offer financial services, including tax prep, bookkeeping, payroll, and auditing. We offer services to farmers, ranchers, small businesses, and more. By coming to us, you will be able to spend more time at your business and with your families. It's not what you make, it's what you keep.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune in to the pregame show at 6:45 featuring coaches' interviews, followed by the kickoff at 7. All this live action is brought to you in part by these proud sponsors. Catch all the live Game Time action live on Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We are here at halftime from Phillipsburg. Our score, Beloit 24, Phillipsburg nothing. Ivan, still messing with your headset over there, but we'll check on some scores here. We'll update you on the area teams and the scores they've got tonight on our Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard.
Sorry, I took a short nap.
I was waking you up, but
You were looking at me and I had the headset on.
Hoxie with the early lead over Decatur County, and Wichita County big up on Ness City, and
Look at Hill City.
Hill City,
Well, Stockton.
Yeah,
They've been down for a number of years now. So
Yeah, and I seen the St. Francis Palco. That's 26-22 St. Francis on that score. Quinn of the Boons.
The Fighting Boons.
34-0 at halftime.
Out at I wonder if they're at Brewster tonight out there.
Boy, Inman up big at Plainville. They were at Plainville.
Yeah, they had Inman on the news last night.
Yeah.
So Smith Center, the usual.
Yep, 20. And Norton up on Ellsworth 12-6. TMP over Ellis just 14-0 at halftime. Ellis has a new coach. Their athletic director coaching them. So.
Yeah, it's kind of a system over there right now.
Dodge up on Great Bend just by a touchdown at halftime. Hayes all over Abilene. That's their second quarter, 42-0 that score. Garden City up on Liberal. Boy, Garden with a big win last week at Hayes.
Yep.
Just kind of maybe a slow start. Liberal doesn't have much.
Well, I got
this year.
I got a text, that's talking about they got Gavin Myers in the backfield tonight at Hayes High. So it might have been a little bit of a shake-up there.
Yeah.
So,
well, Wheeling Grinnell all over Wallace County there.
Prescott, Bison,
Rock Hills. We'll be at Kensington again next week.
The big Osborne game.
Osborne up big on, or up a couple scores on Hanover.
I'm telling you, that's big.
I tell you,
that just makes next week.
Yeah, if they can hang on
and beat them next week's game, we'll be super jacked for that.
Yeah, that could be two top teams in the state then next week if that score holds for Osborne. And boy, I tell you, another team to look out for is this Southeast of Saline team is legit. 32-0 over Colby at halftime. So. Yeah, boy, Osborne up on Hanover. That's kind of a little surprising. We were talking about that game coming up.
Well, with Steve Tiernan, being at Baileyville, B&B for years and winning some state titles there, they were always hammering each other. Hanover.
You're hungry or something?
Hanover and Baileyville would just go at it, and they'd win a state title. Baileyville win a state title. Yeah. So that's a big rivalry game. I know Steve, when I've talked to Steve, he said he hated when they played at Hanover. People would yell at him from the sideline and call him names. So,
well, he's got to be enjoying that. 22-8. Still a lot of game left to play, though, but a good start for Osborne in that ball game. This ball game, though, Ivan, has been pretty one-sided this first half.
With Phillipsburg, just some missed opportunities to change the direction of the game. I mean, on some things, and they got caught here at the end, with the quarterback not being under center and spiking the ball to stop the clock, and I can understand that. I've seen that about 10 years ago, and I didn't know it at the time either. So, but you're going to have to go in the back of your book here and pull some plays out to.
Well, and like even on the fourth down, that first drive on the fourth down, they got the punt return team out. Beloit comes out with their offense, just a pitch, and they run for the first down. So
and that's the thing about it is, and they came running up and saw that there was no changing going on because Phillipsburg had their deep man ready for the punt, so there's less guys in the box. So
just come up and
that's just little things that you tell your players. This is what you see. You do this. If you see this, do that. So
for Beloit, 2 touchdown runs by Benson Burnt. He's had himself a heck of a first half here. 1 touchdown throw by Owen Eilert to Maddox Waters. That's Eilert's first touchdown throw of the year. It was a nice ball. So it was a pretty good first half for Beloit. And
that was a picture-perfect pass. It really was. He just had to run underneath it.
And it took a shot, too, to get it. But, boy, their offensive line up front, their defensive line, both of them just dominating Phillipsburg. So it'll be interesting to see what's dialed up for the Panthers here second half.
When I thought there was some cut blocking going on, it was just the opposite. They've got Phillipsburg has got their 3 interior linemen just leapfrogging into those gaps.
Yeah.
And then that just basically makes Beloit's guys just kind of take them out and lay on them.
Right.
So,
well, there's nothing fancy going on here by Beloit. No, misdirection or any eye candy. It's just going to come out. We're going to hit you in the mouth.
Yep.
And
well, again, they're getting into the secondary part of their defense. I mean, they're ready into their linebackers, and they're getting 5 yards a clip. So,
yeah, for sure. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments Phillipsburg can make and see if Beloit can come out and still dominate the second half. Now, the Panthers will receive the opening kickoff in this second half, and the wind's picked up even a little bit more now, so I don't know about throwing the ball. They didn't have a whole lot of success throwing the ball. So
I can't say it enough. If you don't do it well, you're just not going to do it well. So, we haven't seen Beloit has really looked good throwing a couple of times, 2 or 3 times that they've thrown, and Phillipsburg, if you just don't do it enough, it's hard to do. So,
well, we'll take a quick break here, and we'll be back with our opening kickoff. Our score here at halftime: Beloit 24, Phillipsburg 0. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ron Juneman of Professional Family Eye Care in Phillipsburg. I treat hundreds and hundreds of dry eye disease patients each year, and I'm excited to finally offer a treatment that has proven effective. We are one of the first offices in the state of Kansas to offer the new Equinox low-level light therapy. We've seen fantastic results in patients so far, and even have patients who haven't worn contact lenses for years finally able to do so. You can experience results in as little as 1 to 2 treatments. It's time to stop treating your symptoms and start treating the problem.
From the soil to the sky, you're dedicated to your farm operation. Through it all, Rogers & Associates Insurance is standing beside you and your business. We can customize an insurance plan for your operation. We provide coverage for residential needs, personal property, and outbuildings. We also cover farm and irrigation equipment, ATVs, and other farm autos. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance to protect your farm operation.
A special thanks to Beloit and Phillipsburg Game Time Boosters, Ackerman Supply, the Animal Hospital, Sawyer's Ace Hardware, and Olive Bovey Furniture and Appliance are proud supporters of all their students and athletes. Go get 'em! Thanks for watching Nex-Tech Game Time. Here's a look at the 2021 football schedule.
At Nex-Tech Wireless, we're providing an unrivaled customer experience by bringing trusted technology and superior service to our hometowns. Come try us risk-free for 30 days and experience wireless built by Kansans for Kansans. Nex-Tech Wireless. We are Kansas.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where we're getting ready to kick this thing off in the second half. Our score, Beloit 24, Phillipsburg nothing. And we're talking a little bit here at halftime. Ivan, do you think maybe Coach Fiskus has the Panthers come out a little spread formation here to start this second half?
We talked about that to kind of get Beloit out of get their linebackers out. You know, the thing about the spread, you'll get guys out of the box.
Yeah.
But you've also got to change some things on defense, you know, and I'm not going to be a sofa play caller here. Yeah. You got to change some things. So if not, they'll score another 24 here.
Right. So we'll get a see here. Phillipsburg will get the ball on the opening kickoff of this second half and see what they can do offensively. Not much, but I tell you what, Coach Fiskus is trying to get his kids warmed up. They took an extra long time at halftime to come out.
Yeah. Well, I got called out here a couple of weeks ago for, being in those huddles, when they call about your manhood and talking about things, coming out and showing up. And
Yeah.
let's get going.
Challenging you.
Yes, challenging is the word. I would imagine there was some challenging going on.
Yes.
In the locker room.
Yeah, because they the warm up. Really, all the time they had to warm up was to run to midfield and come back.
Yeah,
and that was it.
So I'm guessing there was a lot of challenging things said.
Yes.
I doubt if there was a lot of let's do better, let's get
probably some colorful language.
Yes.
None that we could say on air.
You know.
I know you tried to say a couple on.
You know, I have, and but it's just one of those things.
Yep.
You know, guys trying to get people motivated. So.
Well, football is a physical and a hard-hitting sport. So.
Look at that. It's going to fall in there Sunday high.
Oh, Moon picked up on the run, still running. Has
about 36.
Yeah, still keeping his feet. Good return there by Eric Moon.
That's a nice grass Sunday high.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I don't know if it's as long as what we had at Plainville, though.
What's that?
The grass, the high one.
No, that was
that
guy that night didn't put the mower down. It was that was pretty tall grass.
So 1st and 10 here for Phillipsburg at the 36-yard line.
Should have brought some cows in to put,
graze a little bit. So wishbone set, 2 tights, 4 forward. And this is a give to number 15.
About a 2-yard gain there.
Is that 15?
3-yard.
Or number 5, Trace Hanchett. So 3 yards. Not a bad game on 1st down for the Panthers. So 2nd down and 7. Now more to a flexbone set. Now the shotgun is forward. In motion is Hanchett going to give the ball to Hanchett off the left side and nothing to go. And
maybe a yard.
They motioned into where they were running, so it really was no surprise there.
And the thing about it is those guys didn't have to change their eye level because the thing about it is whatever offense they're running, they're not changing their defensive set.
Yep. Cameron Conkle with the tackle out there. So big 3rd down and 6 here for the Panthers.
They're not bouncing around a lot, telling guys to get in spots. They're just going in their same set.
Yep, flexbone set now for the Panthers, and a give to Rodriguez off the left side. Lowers his head. He's got a 1st down. Tough run there by Rodriguez. But 1st down for the Panthers, so maybe they get a little momentum going on.
Nice run.
I know you're a little disappointed. I know you said hamburger, and I know that they didn't have the grills going when we were down there.
No, they did not. So,
and you didn't get the order from the.
No, I did not.
The Whitehead. I think you're on the wrong.
And nobody helped us out here either. So.
Yeah. Here's a give to Johnson. Maybe a couple yards there.
Maybe
a yard. So 2nd down and 9.
There was some hand checking going on in there. Did you see that? There's a shot to the face mask.
Grady Seifert on the tackle. And see, look, they'll also switch into these defensive ends. They'll run Walker to the wide side. Twins receivers 4 forward. Each way, Rodriguez the lone setback. And this is forward all the way on a quarterback sweep. Sidesteps a guy and gets up close to the 1st down. It's going to depend on the spot.
What did we talk about?
Yeah.
Do a spread. Get him out.
Well, Ford's your leading rusher, too. So.
And once you make a decision, take off.
He's able to sidestep a tackler, and he's close to this 1st down. So they're going to come out here and bless you there.
Thank you.
They're going to
I need a lot of that.
I don't know if they're going to measure.
You're going to eyeball
it.
Boy. Ooh.
I tell you what, as the chain gang, this is your worst case scenario. You got to go clear across the field. Got to come over here and set back up. Now, that white line's a couple inches thick. Kind of where you put that on that white line.
Yeah. Well, depends on the ref.
That's a 1st down, so.
Did they
you okay over there?
I've got the sniffles here, sneezing, wheezing.
Yeah. No, they just held the marker down, or the flag down, and then pulled the one side of the chain.
Yeah.
Oh, it worked.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't want any action on this side of the field.
Yeah, let's get this first down and get across the other way. So 1st and 10 for Phillipsburg.
This is a good thing here.
Spread them receivers.
Spread them out.
Yeah, that takes 2 guys from the line of scrimmage out. So now you've got 5 blocking 6. It's a little better.
Yep.
So.
And maybe if you decide to ever throw it, catch them with their pants down because they're just not, sticking with their guy running off the line. They're looking for a run back on the inside.
So 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. Couple first downs here on their first drive of the second half. Twins receivers each way for Ford. Boy, it's just man-on-man coverage, too. And now Ford with the ball, the sweep on the left side.
Flag.
And he's going to be close to a first down, but
and that comes from the inside. That's not for give me extra pickles on that cheeseburger. That's a hold.
Yep. And that must have come on the interior because I didn't see anything out on.
I think it was on the block. As it was going out, somebody probably reached out and grabbed a jersey.
And I just don't think Phillipsburg's built for this type of stuff,
Well, as you can see here, just looking out at the camera, there's some guys that's got some weight to them. Those 2 linebackers, there's some girth there. And they're gap fillers.
Yep.
They're shooting.
So 2nd down now and 16 for the Panthers. Not where they want to be for sure, but
trips.
Yep, trips to the right for Ford. This is, again, a good, I think, at least give you some room to operate. And here's Ford up the middle and just hit down. Yep, there's number 70 there. Brody Widrig.
Widdig.
Widrig. Sorry.
That's okay. That's all right.
I can't read right now, so I'm sorry.
It's just usually every night, but that's all right.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You mumbling over there?
No.
3rd and 15.
I'm still looking for my gunslinging stuff here a little bit.
Now Twins receivers to the right. And Ford looking to roll the throw.
roll.
He's got a lot of receivers out. And takes a shot by Walker again. Oh, my goodness.
But here's the thing, though.
Ford is still.
You just don't have enough,
Look at this shot that he takes right at the end. Look. Oh.
Yeah, he got to see
it. I think Fiskus is over here.
Yeah, he's talking about it. Like he let loose of the ball and.
Yeah, and he got smacked.
Still got a shot.
Yep. He is not happy. Not happy at all. His quarterback has taken a couple hits tonight. Ford's got up every time, though. And now they are in this. Now it's a little different punt. Looks like he's a little further back.
I like it better.
Yeah.
I like it better.
And
nice punt.
Good punt by Ford, though. This may get in the end zone. Whew.
Good looking stuff, though.
Yep.
Better.
Walker over there giving him a high five for taking that hit. He just delivered on him.
Yeah.
Hey, good job, man.
Yeah. Yeah, just do that, and and honestly, you won't get a block. You won't be.
Yep.
So
1st and 10 now for Beloit. Their first possession here in this second half. They were able to run the ball pretty much at will that first half. Coach Fisk is still working the side judge over here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's like coaching wrestling. You're working guys looking for stuff.
And there's a counter. Good read there by the Panthers.
That's the first time I saw that tonight.
Hatchet there, and also number 60, Caden Seams there. Good.
But
good read.
That's working that ref thing. You're a wrestling guy, coaches, You see Coach Johnson working guys. Sooner or later, you get the call. And then everybody's mad at Johnson.
Right. At the line of scrimmage real quick. I formation, 2 tights. And it's the pitch to Burt off the right side. And he's down to the 25-yard. The ball's loose. Looks like maybe Phillipsburg wants to say it's loose. They have it. And they're going to call him down, though. Boy, Phillipsburg jumped up like they had that ball. So 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Big third down here for their defense.
They got a 5-man front here.
Yep. They've made some adjustments.
Got a 5-man front. I'd be hitting that center on the snap.
5-3 it looks like. And this is a give to Burnt, and he's going to have the first. Oh,
he's short.
It's going to be close, though. It's going to be 4th and
He's lingering
inches.
on the ground a little bit.
Oh, and that's good. That would be a big
that
blow.
spot.
No. Whew. Yeah, I thought the ball landed up across the 30, so that's a whole yard.
Yeah,
4th and 1.
I'll give you my glasses.
I don't think they work.
Well, here's the thing. You know, if whatever they're going to do here, they're going to go on at least
Yeah.
a 2 or 3 count.
Well, the adjustment here from the Panthers.
Quarterback might just keep it.
And this is get the Burnt.
They got him
stopped. Is it going to be close here?
They got some penetration.
Oh, yeah. Seth Keaton.
It's all going
ran.
to be on the spot. It's
Seth
all going to
Keaton.
be,
First down.
It's the first.
Boy, Seth Keaton came blowing through that gap and just missed Brandt. That's some.
Hey, what a job. What a job.
I don't think people are happy with that spot.
No, there's some people yelling down there.
I thought they were yelling at you at first. But
Well, probably because I'm talking about doing different defenses and things like that, but they did go to a 5-man front.
And this is just a pitch to Aerosmith off the right side, and boy, that's a good run, though.
But he's taking some punishment, though. I mean, he's just not jumping off the ground. He's taking some punishment.
We haven't seen the fullback, Braden Burks, who actually is their leading rusher, I believe. Or,
7?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
He's not carried the ball at all.
Maybe he's a little dinged up or something.
No, he's out there.
3-back
The wing
set.
tee, yeah.
Just that wing tee.
Aerosmith with the carry off the right side, still running hard. Boy, I tell you, whoever runs the ball for him, they are a.
And you know how that works so well is it's just all the backs stay hunched over and they stick it in but that's all about getting some penetration up front.
So 1st and 10 for Beloit. Yeah, just.
You didn't want that guy on the nose. You want him to just work in that center. He's got 2 hands on the ball.
Yeah, he
just
does.
working him.
And this is again to the fullback up the middle, and he stopped for no gain. Good job. But that's where when the center or the nose guard over the center.
Yeah, you're controlling him and making him think about it. As we noticed there, maybe he's been doing it all night, but he has 2 hands on the ball.
So 2nd and 9, just a gain of a yard there for Burks.
And that proves that my glasses do work. Got 1 hand. There's 2.
Yeah. All set just in time, and there's Burnt up the middle, load his head. He's got a first down. Well, it's a tough run there.
Just a sliver of daylight. Just a sliver, and boom.
He puts his foot on the ground and goes. Boy, there's just a big old ball of
humanity right
humanity, right, yeah. And you just see him squirt through. So 1st down and 10. Another 1st down run for Burton, and I would guess he's nearing 150 yards rushing. Hitting the backfield.
Got a wrap.
Spun out of it, though. Now flagged down and ridden out of bounds, but I think that was Keaton
I'm
coming
hoping
in.
that's not a face mask.
It could be they were reaching for him.
Holding.
What a hit, though. Here we see on this replay. I believe it's Keaton coming through. Yep, Keaton he stays with it, though, and able to bring him down. What a collision in the backfield. That's what you need to do.
You got to have penetration. Your guys up front and putting a guy on the nose over that center, that's going to help create that problem. Because when they didn't have that whole time, all they had to do was fight off those 4 guys.
Holding on Beloit, 10-yard spot foul.
So far, pretty decent adjustment for Coach Fiskus and the Panthers. Now
going to that
first
5-3, and they're cheating into basically almost like a 5-4. So,
yeah, that cornerback's coming in playing like outside linebacker because they only do one receiver.
It just helps cut down that. Oh man, they got everybody in the box.
Yep. Going off a 2 here. Quarterback's checking, and they call timeout. So,
well, they've noticed there's been a change.
Yep. So now the chess match works the other way. See what Beloit can do to change it up. But
it had to happen.
Yep.
You were giving too much up front away. So,
boy, just 3:37 left to go, third quarter.
That's what a running game does.
Yeah, it blows right through these. But yeah, good adjustment by Phillipsburg, and the yards aren't coming as easy for Beloit.
Well, that could have been made earlier, but it's just one of those things. You go into halftime and you always make readjustments and stuff. But for me, having somebody over that center and that 5-guy, 6-guy front just takes those gaps away. So
let's see what Beloit does in response. I think they were looking for another good opportunity to look just for a free 5 yards there if they could get it. But Panthers held tight, didn't jump off sides, and Beloit had to burn a timeout. 1st and 22 for the Trojans.
Now they might pop off a play here. You never know. Just depending on the set here, we'll know.
Well, if they're going to throw, they had the Trojans had good protection there on their couple throws in the first half. So 1st and 22. One receiver split out wide to the left. I formation pitch. Looks like throw it. Aaron Smith goes. Oh, he got drilled. Ball in the air and picked off by Joe Ford. And I tell you what, Seth Keaton put a hit on number 1, Aaron Smith.
He put a
Watch
lick on
this.
him.
Oh, he gets airborne. There was a little contact out here, too, which that could have been called, but interception by Ford, and now Plainsville's got a little momentum.
Was I talking about the halfback pass?
You were talking about the halfback pass.
But I was talking about it for the other team, but it's hard to come out of a timeout and do that play because you can get set for that kind of stuff.
What a hit, though. We've seen some good hits tonight. And this is a give to Johnson, and he gets a couple yards.
They're doing basically almost a 6-man front with big wide gaps.
So 2 yards, maybe 1 yard, 2nd down and 9.
That gives your offensive linemen, they have to come out and pick up that linebacker instead of waiting for somebody.
Yeah, now Twins now trips to the left of Ford, one receiver to the right. And
he's going to go right to him.
Ford just is going to eat that. That was blown up from the start.
Yeah.
Number 3 out there, that's Chancellor. He read that pitch and nowhere to go for Ford, but gets back to maybe the line.
He ran into that DN.
Yep.
So
now 3rd and 10. And Phillipsburg, after the interception, trying not to ruin that turnover, but just nothing going offensively. Motion. And Ford looking to keep it. He's going to keep it to the 40. Finds a seam. He's got some room, being chased by Walker. Now Aerosmith comes over and knocks him out of bounds at the 7-yard line. But what a run by Ford. And Coach Fiskus is over here yelling him to get to the line.
Get on the line, get that snap.
Yeah. Yeah, good pursuit there by Aerosmith. If he doesn't take that angle, Ford's in for the score.
Yeah, they want to get off and get a playoff before they get set.
And now another in motion to Johnson. And this is a give to Johnson off the right side, and nothing going. Walker there. Also, you've seen on that play, Walker, the defensive end, chasing down the quarterback. So 2nd and goal now for the Panthers at the 6-yard line. Boy, that run by Ford saved Phillipsburg on that interception.
Yeah, he had a nice lane and he took it. So
yeah, they needed to take advantage of that interception and able to do so on a nice run.
Keep throwing something white out and around on the field.
It's a hip pad or a knee pad, and the
as long
white
as
hat's like, no, you got to put that in, son. So puts the knee pad back in. I bet it doesn't stay. What do you bet?
You know, I don't know.
Give to Hatchet off the right side. Nothing
going.
There's Brendan Burks there with the tackle for the Trojans.
Go back to your spread.
Yep.
Get guys out of the box.
Also down there.
Go trips on the far side, you know. Go trips on the far side.
Yeah, it's Cameron Conkle, the other defensive end. Boy, he's 5'9". You usually don't see defensive ends at 5'9", but
he's making some plays.
Yeah.
There
So
you
now
go.
back to the
Got
spread.
trips going left.
Trips to the left for Ford out of the shotgun. It's man-to-man coverage
Need
out
to
there.
have
if he
those
wants
guys
it.
go block.
Ford up the middle, and he's still
short.
fighting, and he's going to be about a yard short. Well, we seen this last year when they played Norton. There was a stop right from the 1 yard line. So
Get on the ball and have your quarterback just take it in. Tell your center just to make it happen. Tell your center to make it happen.
Don't get in the shotgun. Get underneath center.
Get under the center. Go on to.
And Ford is your best ball carrier, but they're going to take a timeout real quick. So we'll take it with them here. 16 seconds left in this third quarter. 24-0 our score. Beloit still with the lead. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
No matter who you are, the Hayes Rec Commission is for you. There's leisure programs for all ages. There's a wellness center that works for anyone at any level. Youth and adult sports, aquatics, and great facilities for any event. Go to hayesrec.org to see the list of activities and sign up. Here are some of the upcoming activities.
We're still having fun. Hayes Rec's the one. We are still the
Welcome back to Nex-Tech
get under
Game
center.
Time.
Nope.
Yep, not going to be under center. I haven't even calling for it.
You
Under
come
center.
up and you hit him on each, on the right cheek or the left cheek and say, I'm going
Here
that
they
way.
come. Beloit's coming with pressure. Going to be a pitch to Rodriguez, and he's stopped. Stand by the Trojans, and out there is number 4, Owen Eilert. Boy, there's just
that's coach's call. That's one of those things. It's
also out there Walker.
But if you're
the
going to spread them
defensive
out
end,
that far, get those guys out of the box, put it on your center and your quarterback, and you got about 8 inches. Go get it. And
loss of a yard. Good pursuit there by the Trojans, and Phillipsburg comes up empty.
now what you got to do is tell your guys to watch the ball.
Yeah, let's see how they
Watch the
respond.
ball.
That's pretty devastating, though. I don't know.
Watch.
Yep. And here's
Look at
Clark
that.
with a big run up to the 10, 11-yard line to be close to a first down. Ford saved a touchdown there, but that'll be the end of the third quarter here.
But the thing about that, just that last play is all the years that we were covering Smith Center football and going to Smith Center and following playoffs, everybody be in the box and they'd still squirt through for a 10 to 15-yard gain.
Yep.
I mean, and that's just what happened just there.
Yep. Well, we got some time here. Let's take a look at our scoreboard here to get some of these scores from the area here at the end of the third quarter. Now we can just watch some moves by Chris Fair, too. He's
putting it on
It's
over here.
entertaining, for sure. Hoxie up a couple scores on Oberlin. And then we got Wichita County.
Got a shootout there. Look at that. Hill City score.
Better get to halftime quick on that one. And Lacrosse and Maxville, that's a nice 8-man game.
Victoria and Central Plains. Central Plains must have finally fallen off the planet.
Well, they were still 3-1, though.
I know.
So they didn't fall too far.
Yeah, St. Francis and Logan Palco.
Yep.
I asked earlier if they're at the sticker patch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Quinter's up big. Look at that Inman over Plainville,
Yeah.
24-3. Smith Center 28. Lakeside 50. That game's over.
Yeah. Norton and Ellsworth still there, and TNP
TNP.
Up 21-0 at halftime. Hayes big, 55-0 over Abilene. Whew. Garden up 3 scores on Liberal. And Dodge up 10 on Great Bend. So that is our Nex-Tech Game Time scoreboard. Getting you updated on the scores from the area teams. Our score here to start this fourth quarter, 24-0 Beloit with the lead, and they've got the ball. Second down and 1, and who's got the ball? That's the fullback.
Yeah, just a quick hitter.
Yeah. They lost a yard, so
carry the fake out.
3rd and 2. Yeah, that had everybody a little faked out.
Even you?
Well, that ain't hard, though. That was just a defensive tackle, you know.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah. I've seen your statue over in Norton.
It's by the urinal.
By the urinal in the bathroom over there.
So now the run by Burnt for the first down.
Yeah, it's in a special place over there.
It
Norton.
is.
It really is. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's right by the washing the hand station. So.
I tell you what.
Woo-hoo.
Now the give to Burnt up to the left side, and he's got another first down. And I think after that touchdown or after the stop, I think Phillipsburg may have.
The air seeping out a little bit of the balloon. These types of runs, it's just all done up front, and Phillipsburg's doing what they can. They got a 5-man front. It looked like, those linebackers are coming up, those 3, so.
But with this type of offense from Beloit, it's just it sucks the air out of the game too, and you're not going to get the ball back. I don't even know if they'll get 3 more possessions to score. No,
you got to get a turnover here.
Yeah. And this is a pitch to Burn off the left side. He's got some momentum going. Still on his feet. Arm tackles by the Panthers.
What a run!
Ford
made a tackle. Saving a touchdown.
Yeah, boy, Burnt had a full head of steam going forward, and you can see. I'm not for sure what happened in the first 4 games, but you can see why he gained 1,300 yards last year.
It's just so reminiscent of just a running team, and they're not doing anything fancy. They're doing a wing tee here, so stop us if you can.
So 10,
and here's what I really like about all this stuff too is, and I'll do it after the play here.
There's a fake pitch, and there's Eilert rolling
He's
out.
got a guy.
Man, Eilert hits him in the hands, juggles it, but able to get it under control, and he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Number 5, Jackson Rexroth on the reception.
And we're seeing it pretty much all over because you see it on Saturdays in college football and stuff, but coaches, 3-4 coaches on the sideline, everybody's got a signal, everyone's flapping their hands or flapping their wings, and this is just old-fashioned football. They're sending the player in with a play, and and they're not doing anything really smart.
Yeah, we're just
stupid. We're just gonna come out, we're gonna run a play and stop us.
Well, you ran about 100 tosses, and then you fake it and roll back the other way.
Yep.
Your receiver's wide open.
This is good play calling, just setting it up.
1st and 10 here. Wing tee again for the Trojans. Now we carry Aerosmith, and he's met there by Johnson.
Right in. He made a good stick, but, man, he's still got 5.
Right, and he still won't go down. So I tell you, these are tough runners there. Just a little counter there.
What? Who was that that ran?
Number 1.
Aerosmith?
Aerosmith.
They say 5'11", 155.
Yeah, so 2nd down and 6. Again, this is,
he just went down.
Up, yep. Aerosmith again on the carry. No, that's Burnt on the carry.
Yeah, they had 2 offensive linemen laying there.
Yeah. Oh, slow to get up is the tackle, Cameron Conkle. So, 3rd and 6. Play coming in. They're just taking their time.
And that takes the air out of you because they're just letting the clock run and run some more. And
Yep. We'll get up. See 71 go to left side, so watch this ball go to left side. There it is, pitch to Burnt. He's got all sorts of room on the left side. Lowers his head. What a hit there. Oh, my goodness. What a collision there by Ford and Burnt.
They came back and sealed that end. You'll see it here. Just came back and sealed it. Just a little chip block.
Watch this hit at the end. Lowers his head.
And we just talk about it. Little chip blocks just to turn a guy.
Yeah, you don't have to drive somebody, 10 yards down the field.
And that's all he did. He came and hit him on the right shoulder and turned him, and he was past him already then.
That was the tight end out there, Walker, with the block. So 1st and 10 for the Trojans at the 25-yard line. I formation set now. And it's a pitch to the left for Burnt.
And he just went back inside on that because the defensive end stayed out.
Yep.
So they drove him out.
Just read the blocks. Nice job again. And it's an 8-yard carry.
Yeah, that's the difference between two plays.
Yep.
Defensive end came up the field. They chipped him out. Next time they chipped him in. And
you're just telling your tight end, just take the defensive end wherever he wants
to go, just take him.
And then the running back will read off of that. 2nd down and 2 for Beloit. 7:35 left to go in this ball game. I formation set, and now the fake pitch. And under pressure, he goes down. Nice job there by Caden Seams.
Hey, we're going back to that little roll cross over here.
He kept him. He kept honest on that side, on the right side. Loss of 9 on the play. It will be 3rd down and 11. It's a good play by a freshman defensive end.
Yeah,
getting
just
sucked in.
Stayed home.
Yep.
Saw the play develop in front of him, and
3rd and 11 now for Beloit. I formation set, and just a pitch to the left. This is Aerosmith on the carry.
What happened to that DN?
Got a lot of room, and still on his feet. Has the first down, lowers his head, and gets to about the 9 or 8 yard line.
Watch the replay on that side of the field if they got it. Just the seal. Just the seal. Look at that right there.
And he's standing up. The tight end's standing up. He already knew he did his job.
Yeah. Yep.
He's looking there. All right, where are we at?
They just sealed that in.
Yeah.
So gave him a running lane on the outside, and he took it. So
1st and goal for the Trojans. Now the wing tee set. Give to Aerosmith off the right side. Nice job of filling that hole, making that tackle.
Well, what Phillipsburg has done great this half is they've taken away that A gap and that B gap run. So
Seth Keaton on the tackle.
That comes from changing your 4 to a 5-man front. So
2nd and goal from the 8-9 yard line. No gain on the play. We are now down to 6 minutes to go. 5 minutes off the clock on this drive.
Just chewing it up.
Yep.
Chew some more.
Like I said, I don't think Phillipsburg's going to get 3. I mean, they wouldn't even get three possessions. Now on a counter, and Brandt is taken down for a loss. That's Johnson. Good job of reading that counter.
See what that's just that 5-man front. Frees up your linebackers a little more, and they can come shooting gaps, and that's what happens there. So
3rd and goal now from the 9. No gain on the play. So Phillipsburg playing tough. They're not quitting. We kind of knew the Panthers are, rebuilding here, but they got a lot of fight in them. Now 5 minutes to go in the game. Just a pitch again to the left to Brandt. Nice job.
That time got off his block.
Yep, number 56, Jeremy Ford finally made a play out there.
He got off that block, and you'll see it. He was being pushed out.
Got his hands on the tight end. You got to get your hands up.
Yep, he got off that block, as you can see him right there, and got off of it.
Yep, good job by Ford out there playing that pitch. So now 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. Yeah, you got to get your hands up on the blockers if you're a defensive tackle or defensive end. So now I formation. Here comes the blitz, going to pitch to Brandt off the right side. He's got some room. He's in for the score. Just nobody to fill. They blitz towards the middle and nobody to fill on the outside. And Burnt is in for his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, they did. They brought the house on the inside.
So that makes our score 30-0, 4:21 left in this ball game. Boy, and this second half has flown by. Ivan, we're still.
That's not all bad.
No?
Three back side.
Yep. And this is a keeper for Eilert, and he's in for the 2-point conversion.
Did you see who's out there and made the block to get him in?
Yeah.
Come off the line.
So 2-point conversion good. 32-0 our score, and it's just more of this smash mouth football.
Yeah. I mean,
lining up and see what.
You know, it's just the thing. 50 came off the line and was making the block on the outside to go in for the touchdown. He pulled out there.
So 32-0 the score now. Phillipsburg going to get the ball back here, and now you're just kind of in a position where you want to try to end with a nice drive, maybe some points on the board. And
well, I'm telling you right now, Beloit, they want that goose egg.
Yeah. Yeah,
they want that. They want that goose egg still, so they're not going to take their foot off the brakes here. This is going to be an angle kick, so.
I mean, that kind of offense though also puts pressure on Phillipsburg's offense because you're not going to get the ball. 10, 15. I mean,
how long did they have the ball there? How long did you say?
That it was 7 minutes.
Yeah.
7-minute drive.
You're always fighting. Yep. That's the straightest kick I've seen all night.
And that's Hatchett back at the 6-yard line.
Flag.
Slowing down. And
another flag.
Yep. And he's tackled.
Good Lord, what laundry.
At the 16-yard line. But if this is on Phillipsburg, it's going to move them back.
Well, I saw a Beloit guy go up in the air.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a cut block. But there was one Beloit guy. I saw the bottom of his shoes.
Well, the weather has stayed pretty nice tonight, and couldn't ask for a better night for football. It is.
It's a big, nice, cool night. Very nice. Football weather.
Yep, and this was an old school football game too.
Well, this is just not a lot of fancy stuff going on, and fancy offenses. You're in the spread, no huddle.
But it's fancy in its own way, with just the blocking and the reading and all that stuff. It's just different.
Honestly, it's just old-fashioned. Let's line up and you come out and we're going to whip you. So
now 1st and 10 from the 9. That I think was a block in the back by the Panthers. Ford out of the shotgun, and this is a give to the running back. There's Hanchett.
Was it?
Yep, number 5, Trace Hanchett. So 2nd down and 5, though. Good gain on 1st down for the Panthers. Wishbone set for Ford out of the shotgun. And this is a give to Hanchett again, and he's going to be close to the 1st down, maybe just a yard short. Nope, they're telling him to go.
They're waving him on.
Well, the side judge over there has it at the 20, but they're spotted at the 19, but he already told the guys to move on, so that was interesting. So 1st and 10 for Phillipsburg. A counter play by Johnson. That's read nicely by the Trojans. Number 5. That's Rex Rote coming up. So 1-yard carry. 2nd down and 9 now for the Panthers. Just now under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Not for sure at this pace you're going to get to the end zone, though. So,
no. Got a spread here.
Yep, Twins each way for Ford out of shotgun. And now this is just a quarterback carry up the middle, and he's got a first down. So up across the 30 to the 31-yard line, Ford.
Stay in that formation.
Yeah, he's slow to get up too, though.
Stay in that formation.
Yeah, Ford is.
He's taking a few shots tonight.
Yeah, he is. He has gotten his fair share of some hits, but still in the ballgame, limping a little bit here.
I'm betting he hands it off this time.
If he has the option, he is going to have the option. That's Hanchett on the carry, and he's brought down maybe 5 yards on the carry, 6 yards. So good carry by Hanchett. Now under 2 minutes to play. I still don't see any of your hamburgers up here.
You know, I don't think we're going to get anything.
No.
You know,
I did see the popcorn. It was a good popcorn.
Chris Fair was eating popcorn over here. I'm not
Chris Fair, Dylan Carlene, they kind of the
chili pie thing going on.
Yeah, they're the popcorn reviewers. They said good popcorn, but still not the best, I don't think. I don't know.
Are you?
I don't know where they.
Are you hungry? Curtis, are you hungry?
I'm a little hungry. Yeah.
You're a little hungry?
Well, it's just interesting. I like to listen to their popcorn reviews before.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Was it any good, Dylan?
It was okay, they said. But.
Well, they made it yesterday.
Not their top popcorn.
You know, and sometimes that stuff, they hand stir it.
Yeah.
So.
I can't remember. We did ask them what their favorite popcorn, where it was from.
Oh,
I can't remember
where
where
was
they said
that
what
at?
they called it, what they said it was. But
Yeah.
there's some good ones around. We've been to a lot of stadiums.
Yeah, we have.
But I don't remember.
We've been around, even in Salina and Beloit, you know, but it's just we've been around the neighborhood.
So Phillipsburg's going to take a timeout here with 55 seconds to go in this ball game. And we'll take a quick timeout with them. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech, Local 1.
Here at Mapes & Miller, we take care of your finances, allowing you time to take care of your business, farm, and personal lives. We offer financial services, including tax prep, bookkeeping, payroll, and auditing. We offer services to farmers, ranchers, small businesses, and more. By coming to us, you will be able to spend more time at your business and with your families. It's not what you make, it's what you keep.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45 featuring coaches' interviews, followed by the kickoff at 7. All this live action is brought to you in part by these proud sponsors. Catch all the live Game Time action live on Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com.
Go back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where we just missed out on some good singing there by Ivan Sanders.
Well, they played Sweet Caroline on here, so I was doing my
4th and 1 here. And
Neil
Johnson
Diamond.
drives up through, gets his head down, and leans forward for the first down.
You don't think I sounded like Neil Diamond?
You were close, Ivan. But no, you were.
You don't think I get any tips?
No, maybe just a tip to
shut up.
Right. I don't know how to say
Different quarterback here.
Yeah. Blackburn, the
Ooh,
quarterback.
he wanted to unload.
Yeah, that's tough, though, if you're a
right-hander.
Yep, right-handed quarterback trying to roll to the left.
He wanted to unload.
Yep. So now 30 seconds to go in the ball game.
Get one more off.
Yep. Jesse Blackburn, the junior, in at
Oh,
quarterback.
you're huddling up. You're just eating it up.
So
This will be
is
your
gonna
last
the
one.
last play of the ball game here for sure.
Unless, they stop the clock.
Or if there's a flag.
They shouldn't be throwing in the laundry with
I know.
5 seconds left on the clock.
Yep, and this is going to give to Hanchett.
Oh!
He's in the 40. He's got one man to beat, and it's Eilert takes him out of bounds at the 20.
That's it.
There's no time left on the clock.
That's it. Goose egg for
Owen Eilert, that's the second time he saved the touchdown tonight and preserves the shutout for the Trojans. Our final score now 32-0, and they take that down quick off that scoreboard. I tell you what, they did not waste
Shut her
much
down.
time.
Everyone's gonna run out of the stadium here.
Yeah, so 32-0 our score. Beloit with the shutout win over Phillipsburg, and just a dominant performance
from beginning to end.
Just
the thing about it is Phillipsburg changed their defense.
Yeah.
And coming out of halftime there, which is a good move. I would have liked to seen it earlier.
Right.
But, we're just standing up here watching the game. So
on the night, Benson Burnt had himself a night for the Trojans. 3 touchdown runs. The quarterback, Owen Eilert, with a touchdown throw to Maddox Waters. And those were the 4 scores for the Trojans. They win 32-0. Let's check in one last time on some scores here from the area teams on our Nex-Tech Game Time scoreboard. I know Norton and Ellsworth are back and forth in that game. But, Hoxie pulling away a little bit there, and Wichita County pulling away as well.
Look at that Victoria score.
Yep, 50-6. Almost 45. Not quite. You can do math.
Good math on that, Curtis.
I know you're going to say something.
You're an attorney.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that Norton Ellsworth now, Ellsworth on top 20-18 in that one. That one's a back and forth ball game. And then Inman all over Plainville. I'll tell you what, Inman's a team out west to look at in 1A. Also, Smith Center, the other team in 1A to look out for out here on the western side of the state.
Yep.
Lakeside rebounded real quick. Dodge City up by 10. Yeah, we got Hayes all over Abilene. I haven't seen that Osborne score come back up yet, have you?
I have not. But I yawned there, so I missed the whole score.
Oh, there it is, 28-20. That's a ball game. Trigo up big on Rollins County. They're having a great season. Yeah, Thunder Ridge 54-0 over Rock Hills. That can set up our game next
week, baby. Osborne pulls their win out. That will be a rocking place. So.
Yeah, that'll be probably top 2 teams in 8-man Division 2 there would be, or Division 1, excuse me. So our game tonight was all Beloit, 32-0 over Phillipsburg. Next week we do go to Kensington for a Thunder Ridge Osborne matchup. Which
I'm hoping Osborne holds out.
Yep.
I'm hoping that'll just make next week's game even bigger.
And I imagine no matter what, there's going to be a crowd there. Big game. Big game in that
Steve has pulled it out every time he goes there. So
he's found a way.
A couple of years ago we were there. Remember, he was down big time. And
came back second half.
Thunder Ridge lost the tailback.
Yep.
So
it should be a pretty good ball game. We've seen Thunder Ridge already one time, and now we'll get to see Osborne as well, too. 2 of the top teams in 8-man Division 2. So should be a good ball game to watch. Pregame starts 6:45. Kickoff at 7. Again, our final score here from Phillipsburg. Beloit 32, Phillipsburg 0. Thanks for watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
From the sideline to online, nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Game Time. Watch live, play-by-play action all season long on Nex-Tech.com and Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune into the pregame show at 6:45 featuring coaches' interviews, followed by the kickoff at 7. All this live action is brought to you in part by these proud sponsors. Catch all the live Game Time action live on Friday nights and replayed on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nex-Tech.com.